Alright, so picture this. It's late 1944, way up in the snowy wilderness of Lapland. The war is basically in its final messy season. Everything's burned, everyone's tired, and in the middle of all that chaos, we've got one guy, Aatami Korpi. He's quiet, he's scruffy, and lives out in the middle of nowhere with his horse and his little dog. He doesn't talk to anybody because he doesn't need to. He's on his own mission, find gold. And he finds some gold, a lot of it, like life-changing, never work again, retire in peace kind of gold. So Aatami packs it up and starts heading towards civilization to cash it in. But of course, this is a movie, so things don't stay peaceful for too long. On his way, he crosses paths with a bunch of Nazis retreating through Finland, led by a guy named Heldorf. And yes, his personality matches his name. They've been burning down villages and kidnapping women along the way. Not great people, but they don't recognize who Aatami is, so they just let him pass. Mistake number one. Not long after that, another group of Nazi soldiers stops Aatami, finds his gold, and decides to rob and kill him. Mistake number two. Aatami proceeds to absolutely annihilate them, quietly, brutally, efficiently, and this is when Heldorf realizes this isn't just some random dude with a shovel. This guy is gonna be a problem. Turns out, Aatami is kind of a legend. He used to be a Finnish commando, the kind of soldier who went so hard during the war that the Russians literally gave him a nickname that means the Immortal. Basically, you don't kill him, he kills you. So Heldorf decides, hey, this war is basically lost anyway, let's just steal this dude's gold and just use it to escape our war crime consequences. Real classy. From here on out, it becomes a chase, a wild chase. We're talking running through minefields, setting off explosions on purpose, swimming under a lake while stabbing people from underwater, and using air bubbles from someone's neck to breathe. Yes. Really, and somehow surviving a hanging on top of all of that. There's also a dog who is the goodest boy. He makes it, so no need to worry. Aatami gets knocked down multiple times, but every single time he just refuses to stay dead. He even hijacks a plane by basically hooking himself onto it mid-air. Eventually, Aatami and Heldorf have their final showdown on the plane. Fists, metal, blood, yelling, you get the idea. Aatami ends it by hooking a bomb to Heldorf and letting gravity handle the rest. Boom, problem solved. Aatami crash lands into a swamp, crawls out like it's just another Tuesday, and reunites with his dog and casually walks off. Meanwhile, the freed Finnish women steal a German tank, roll it right up to the Finnish army, and drop off one surviving Nazi like, yeah, you're gonna want this guy. Finally, Aatami heads to Helsinki, walks into a bank, pours a pile of gold on the counter, and says the first actual line he speaks in the whole movie. Bills, big ones, won't be so damn heavy to carry. Absolute legend. If you enjoyed the recap, make sure you smash that like button, it really does help the channel out, and if you're interested, here's another video for you to check out. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.